guys, come sew a pair of Aspen leggings from Retro Sparkle Designs today. I'm going to sure instead of using elastic. So to start, we're going to cut out two bottoms, one waistband, and 4 of the ruffles. You're going to want to make sure you use a stretchy fabric and your stretch is going to go from side to side. Go ahead and get to it. First, when I'm cutting out my leggings, I'm going to go ahead and mark the lines on the pattern on my leggings. You can mark it on the inside or the outside. For now, I'm just doing the inside just because it's easier to show you. I'm using chalk and straight edge. Once I've marked my lines, I'm going to put my pairs of leggings together, right sides together, and sew down both sides of the crotch. After I've done that, I'm going to open them up and line up the inseam, line up the front seams and the back seam, and down each leg, and then you're going to go ahead and sew down both sides of the inside of the leggings to close them. Next, we're going to work on the waistband. So take your waistband and fold it in half, right sides together. Then you're going to go ahead and clip and sew down that short edge, just like shown. This is what it looks like once I've sewn it. Then I'm going to go ahead and fold the waistband kind of in half, wrong sides together all the way around. So we're making a band. Your right sides will be on the outside and your wrong sides will be facing each other, just like so. Next, we're going to prepare our ruffles. If you are doing elastic, you would probably want to add your elastic flat, but I'm going to be doing shirring. So I'm going to go ahead and close all of my ruffles by folding them right sides together and sewing down the short sides, just like that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and mark on my ruffle about an inch down from the top where I'm going to be doing my shirring. That will just kind of give you a guide. Again, I'm doing it on the wrong side just to show you, but you would do it on the right side. So next, I'm going to go ahead and hem all of my ruffles. I'm going to be doing a lettuce hem. So to do a lettuce hem, I'm going to take my knife and pull it down and out of the way. I took out my stitch finger, and then I'm going to go ahead and set my tensions, my needle tensions to 3s, my loopers to 7s, and then my speed and my differentials to the lowest setting. Make sure you take out your left thread and probably your left needle as well, just depending on your machine. And then as you go around the edge in a circle, you're going to pull from the front and the back, stretching as tight as you can. I usually go around twice to get maximum amount of rolling. Next, we're going to go ahead and do our shirring. So I have elastic thread. I am going to hand wind my bobbin. Make sure it's not too tight. You're just going to go ahead and wind around and around with your elastic thread. You only need the elastic for the bottom bobbin. You do not need elastic thread for your top thread. This is what my hem looks like, and now we're going to go ahead and shirr. So to shirr, take your elastic thread and drop it in, and you're going to thread your bobbin through it just like you normally would. So here I am bringing it through to the top. I have regular thread as my top thread. Go ahead and get your machine prepared. I do a zigzag stitch and I keep most of my settings the same. You can stretch your fabric if you want. I kind of experimented and found that stretching was not the best. What actually worked better for me was increasing my stitch length, but here I am going around shirring along my line that is about 1 inch from the edge. You're going to go ahead and do this with all of your ruffles. You can go around like twice if you need to, maybe even 3 times to get it as bunched as you need it to be, so it will fit the leg when you are ready to attach it. Now I'm going to go ahead and place my ruffles over the legs. Right sides are out. Put them where you marked your lines. I ended up actually moving mine down a little bit because I liked them to be a little more towards the bottom Again, that was just my preference, but here I am showing you where the lines were marked on the pattern. And then I'm going to go ahead and zigzag that ruffle on. I have regular thread in my top and my bottom now, and I'm just going to go ahead and zigzag my ruffle on, going over the top of my shirring, like so. There's my bottom ruffles, and then I'm going to do the exact same process with my top ruffle. So you can see I did move mine down a little bit. But anyways, the other thing I would note is to move your hem from your bottom ruffle out of the way as you are attaching, so that you don't get it caught in your machine. There we go. I've attached both of my ruffles on both sides, and now we're going to do our waistband. So take your waistband and slip it over the top of your leggings. I'm lining up my back seam with the back seam of the leggings and clipping it all the way around in a circle. And then you're going to go ahead and sew around to attach. And that is it. We are done. We have made the Aspen leggings with these cute little ruffles. And now we've made our Aspen leggings. Thank you so much for following. I hope you will follow our YouTube channel for more tutorials.